Good evening, guys. Gonna make a short video here while I'm on my way to church. Um, First of all, we have an absolutely beautiful sky tonight. It's absolutely amazing. Just beautiful sky. I'm just gonna point it out there. Wow, absolutely amazing. It's a whole lot better in real life than it is on camera. But anyway, that's not my topic. I am just gonna let it roll here. Was it earlier this week? One of the things popped up on my Facebook from the pastor of a church that I used to go to, and he did a like a blog or like just a little write-up on Halloween. And so of course it piqued my interest. It's a church that I don't go to anymore. It was more of a liberal type church, or more of like a seeker sensitive, seeker friendly. Now we should all be seeker friendly, but it's a very liberal type church. The ones that never preach on sin and don't preach the whole Bible. Really, they don't. But anyway, it was about Halloween and how we're all wrong about believing on what we believe about Halloween. That the history is not as we all believe. And so it piqued my interest. So I read the whole thing, and he's basically saying that it used to be called All Saints Day and all this stuff. But what bothers me is, here's a pastor I feel is whitewashing Halloween. For any Christian to say that Halloween has a lot of darkness attached to it, you have to be blind to not see that. I don't think Halloween is a thing Christians should participate in. Now, having said that, in past years we have handed out candy and stuff like that, but when my kids were growing up, we did not do the trick-or-treating. And now I was actually going back to my teenage years. I'm in my 40s now, but going back to my teenage years, so I went to a very, well, I didn't say very, like a very strict Baptist type church, basically the same as, not the same church, but kind of the same church as I attend now. And I remember we had the young people would put up like a scavenger, not a scavenger hunt, but like you walk through it, and we had a whole bunch of chainsaws, and we had people hanging from trees, and that was stupid stuff. And I can't believe that. I remember as a teenager feeling horrible, not feeling convicted about this. I don't think it was the right thing to do back then, and it definitely is not the right thing to do now. Halloween is a horrible thing. I hate the holiday. I see the witches. I see the dragon, the what do you call them, vampires and all that stuff. How can we as Christians, how can we possibly think that we should be associating ourselves with this sort of behavior? It's just not the right thing. It's totally anti-biblical. So for this pastor to whitewash the whole Halloween thing, he starts off by saying how he's an historian and all that stuff. Just it basically is he's trying to give himself credit, and I was very disappointed to read this thing. Totally whitewashes it. I tried to respond, but it didn't work for me on Facebook. So I don't know. I'm just discouraged of what the churches are looking like today. I'm discouraged what a so-called man of God is telling people. Now, he didn't say that he was putting doubt into the history of Halloween. Now, even if you look at All Saints Day, sounds like a Catholic thing. Like, and most of these churches have ties to Catholics now. The Reformation, a lot of the reformers have gone back to where they're associating with the Catholics, and that's another topic for another day. But I definitely am not going to yoke up with someone like the Pope, who wants to join all religions together, for someone who is now thinking it's okay for civil unions. No, we're not going to go there. So, but anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Please stay away from any preacher that whitewashes Halloween, and because we serve an absolutely wonderful, amazing God that can create a sky like that. So anyway, that's all I got to say.